So hi guys, fifth day in a row. Wow, we are getting there. Yesterday we managed to finally start getting data from actual database through our API, and today we will connect this API to actual frontend and visual our data. I'm very sorry, I have only about 35 minutes. It is because I again had so many issues with OBS, which is my program that I'm using for record this video. I just couldn't manage to start it. And then I have to go to my boxing lesson, so I'm very sorry about that, but I will try to be very quick. So no time, we can't waste any time, so let's get to it immediately. Like I promised yesterday, I created new GitHub account, so my last video is already available in or all of the code that from last video is already available in my GitHub repo, and it is linked in the video. And today I will commit all of our changes and I will write it as video 5 so you can very easily find it. Okay, we have working backend, right? I need to just check if our database is still running, because as you remember, I wasn't logged in. So I'm not sure if and if you are not logged in, then Rail will delete your delete your database after 45 minutes, 24 hours. And I'm not sure if it's still running or not. Okay, so npm run start. Server is running. Okay. Local, no. Localhost 5001 conversations. Yes, we are still receiving data. Nice. At least that will save us some time. Yeah, I hope that I'm recording properly and this OBS program is really working, because I need to find something else. It's really horrible. Okay, so frontend frontend app. So I need to run frontend as well. I'm not sure if it's run dev or yeah, run dev. Sometimes it's run star, run dev. It's I think CRA has it as start. Vite has it as dev. Next has it as start again. I think it's a little bit messy. Okay. 3000? No. Okay. No problem. Okay, this is it. So now we are only getting conversations. So my goal is today to create here on the left list of our conversations. I think that we can really mimic the actual messenger. So I will Google how it looks like. Messenger image, messenger screenshot, maybe. No, messenger online. I want to see how it looks like. This is it. Okay, yeah, this is what we want. I think it's some old version. It doesn't matter for now. Okay, so we want it looks like this. So we will see the actual name to for with whom we are chatting with. Oh, nice. We can actually add the picture as well, but not now. It will be too complicated. We only have the name, so only name will be here, and I guess last message can also be here. It could be nice. It could be nice. But first, I will add just the name, because we don't even have messages yet. So let's start with it. Okay, at least I don't need to Google anything when it comes to frontend because I'm specializing in frontend and I have actually a full-time job as frontend React developer. So at least this would save us some time as well. Okay. So I will not add any layout for now. I will not add any routing for now. I really want to just display the data. Okay, so let's start with it. So let's say that this is the body, I think, if I remember correctly, container with container is correct. Yeah, it's correct for, oh no, we don't want container actually. We want always to make it as whole page, right? That's the same as Messenger works. It's always a whole page. Okay, we want only the left fixed, left side panel. Okay, I will for now remove this. Be like this. Wait, how we do it? We always want this structure to be the same, right? We always want it the same. I could use absolute position, but I don't like absolute positioning anything, so I will use full screen. It's 100% VH. This is what it will do is it will just stretch it to the size of the weight of the actual screen, so it will change based on the screen. H screen as well. Like this, we have some. Actually, I can check it. I'm not working with Tailwind every day, so yeah. Okay. So I'm not used to it that much, but I still like it. So now this is the side panel, right? I will create separate component for it, but not for now. For now, we want it quickly to see it. I will give it a fixed width. I think it's no issue here. 400 pixels, black. Sorry again, I had to cut it. I managed to show something that I shouldn't. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, we don't have any. Here should any height, and here should the full width be enough, because this parent div has the exact parameters, so now the full width will actually work. I'm not sure if it will work without it. Maybe yes. No. See, it's not working, so it's nice. We had some options. We could have used Felix or grid or something, but yeah, this is the simplest solution because we know we want fixed view. Okay, so this is the side panel, right? So I will create separate component for it. what file structure we actually want here. Again, we are in React, so we have several options. But basically, we can do it as we want, but there are some options we can choose from. Because we have for now only one page, I will not create like folder with pages and then different with components. What I will do is I will just create the components as we go. So we have app, this is the main, right? And now because it's like beginning, right? I will just create file with the name of the side panel. And once it will get a little bit more complex, then we will move it to a separate folder and so on and so on. So for now, I will just create create separate file of conversation list or side panel. Conversation list, I guess, so it's clear and it's the same as backend. Conversation list. I have this nice, if you saw it, I have this nice extension in VS Code, and what it does, it adds some snippets to VS Code, and you can create some boilerplate with it. This exact snippet is for creating a React component. It takes even the name of the file, which is really nice. I will add this to it. And I will index. Okay, I will create component folder because we have everything in str. I thought that we have in str only the components, but I guess we created everything here, so I will move it. I will keep the app component here because it's the root, right? Oh no, this is the root, but yeah, still I will keep it here. No issues. So now conversation list. Conversation list. This is our component for now. I also want to create this bottom input because yeah, this is what I want. I'm not sure what is this. I don't like it. I don't want it here. I only want it as one big messenger conversation. So I don't want that. So I will create new component with name text input, I guess. Text input. No, it's not enough. Message input. Message text input. Conversation input. No. Message text input. Yeah. Message text input. I can again rewrite it anytime. Message text input. Message text input will be also here, and after we will create a different page, we will transfer this app app app. Sorry, I froze a little bit. This app component to different name and different. It will be acting as page, right? Okay. Yeah. So message text input. Okay, and what it does is how we want to structure it. We want it with fill width, and we want it as, I don't know, 100 pixels, but it will be in a weird position, right? Yellow, no, low. Yeah, it's here. We don't want that. We want to add flex. Yeah, for now, yeah, no issues. Normal flex. So I will, maybe I should put this this like this structure CSS in the app itself, so it's more clear. We'll see. I can again change it anytime, so we'll see how it goes. Because now I need to do self and yeah, and it's too wide or too tall. Yeah, this is perfect. So now we have bottom input, we have side panel, and here will be messages. So I will create also conversation. Yeah, conversation component. Oh, no, not follow. Conversation. It's conversation itself, right? And this will be here as well. Conversation. But we want this. We want this to have the whole width. Yeah, it's in the row position. Yeah, this is what we don't want. Actually, I need to create again parent div and edit as flex with direction, not like this vertical, but like this. I never know the name. It's column and row. So row, yeah, we don't want row, we want column. So flex call. This will act. This is what it does. It's flex direction call, right? Yeah, we need to so make it full width and full height. Actually, we don't need full height because it's already flex, but I will keep it there. And now we have our nice page. Very nice, very beautiful. I probably can just leave it like this and it's finished. No, I'm joking. Okay. Now we can start actually with the left side panel. Yeah, you see, I don't like that. Yeah, I guess it's okay. I guess it's okay. So we want conversation list. We want to add first some border, and we want border on right side, maybe 2 pixels wide, border solid, and border what color it is? Gray, I guess. Some gray. 400. This is some predetermined colors by Tailwind, so it's easy to work with, but we can always override it. Yeah, this is nice. Okay. And now inside this conversation list, we actually want a new component, which will be this how to call it, conversation preview, conversation selector, maybe. Yeah, conversation selector. Do I want to and again, we have now multiple choices. We can just add like this component here in components folder, or we can create folder from this and add it there. I like it better. So what I will do is I will create conversation list folder, and I will add it here. And here I will create, I can again create components. Components folder. Yeah, depends. We have this file structure in my job, so I'm used to it. Yeah, I can create it like this. No problem, I guess. Conversation selector. Okay. Conversation selector. So conversation selector like this. And we want now fetch the actual data. So that's what we will do now. For that, again, we have multiple choices we can choose from for fetching data from backend. What I really like is to use something like React query, so our server state is separate from our frontend state, but again, this is too small of app, and I think it will be mostly used with WebSockets. Even this will be changed in WebSockets soon. So I will just use Axios. I like Axios, and then I will change it to WebSockets. I think we will still use Axios for some things, but maybe for getting the list we will still use Axios. Yeah, I guess. So I will install Axios. Yeah. Again, this weird issue. I really need to reserve some time and solve it. Install Axios. Okay. I don't remember how is the exact syntax. Axios syntax. What we want is we want to create this Axios instance. Yeah, nice. And then just get it. Yeah, this is what we want. So where will I put something like this? I guess to utils folder. Wait, where is the wait a minute. Okay, I need to put it in str. Okay, so I will create utils folder, and here Axios. Wait, it's not component, so small first letter Axios instance export const p Axios create. I will hard code our backend for now. So it's localhost y5000. Oh yeah, I forgot to add the API prefix. It's important because once we will push it to server, which I also want to do, then it's hard to set up it without it with the oh my god, I forgot the name, with the it's like Tomcat. I really forgot the name. Sorry, I need to find it. This is important knowledge. Reverse proxy. Reverse proxy. Ah, Nginx. This is what it will be hard to set up it in Nginx without this prefix. So I will add it. Where I will add it. Here. I will add it here for now, but I want it to be set up only on one place, and then other API are automatically with it. But for now, I have only 5 more minutes, so I will do it like this, so we can actually get the data. So API. And we don't want any custom header. I guess timeout is okay, sorry. And now I will try to very quickly fetch the data. It's better to create, at least I'm used to it, to create the service for getting the data, so I will do that. Conversation list those service, but yes, it's little bit Angular syntax, but I'm used to it from my work, so I will just do it. Export const conversationalist service. And now what I want is synchronously get conversation list like this. Yeah, here inside the object, the syntax for creating function is a little bit different. So now I want to import API. Get, wait, I don't want this. I want like this. Yes. Get conversation. So conversation only. What? Okay, conversation. I need to add try catch here, but again, I have only a few minutes. I will not do that. I will add it later. So conversation. Now here I want to actually get the data. We need use effect for that. Const data conversation list service get conversation list. We don't need any cleanup. Now we need to create the state. So data set data use state empty by default. I want 2 more minutes. So very quickly set data. I forgot to actually get it. Oh, I forgot to return it. I need also TypeScript. I don't have types. Oh no, I'm not able to finish it today. Okay, quickly. You don't see this. Wait, what? What's the issue? Oh yeah, it's working, but TypeScript is complaining. And I want to show the. Now we will see if we allow us to see the. Yeah. Wait. I'm not used to Safari. I wanted to open the the developers. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to finish. I'm very sorry that I didn't finish it in time. I really hate this OBS. It took me like 20 minutes of my time because I couldn't start it. Uh, I will continue with it tomorrow, and I will do tomorrow one more of these videos because of this. Okay, so sorry, and let's continue tomorrow. So hi guys, it's next day. It's actually Saturday today, so I'm working on Saturday because of you. No, but actually because of me, because I had to finish yesterday very early, and I didn't finish what I wanted to finish for the video, so I will continue today. And because I'm not streaming yet, I will just cut it into one longer video, so it can be this whole section of getting data and showing them on the front end. So yeah, let's get to it. This is where we finished yesterday. I had to do some type hacking, and I don't want to do that anymore. Today I have time, so I can do it properly and slowly. So let's get to it. What I think is the best is to have some synchronization between types in backend and types in frontend. And since we have everything in the same repo, we can do that. There is several ways, but I think the easier would be to find some exporter that will just export data from this Prisma schema and transfer it to the types, which will be exported to the front end of some file here, and we can then just use this types in our front end. It's really good because Prisma is creating the types for us, so it will be always the same types in backend and front end. So let's find some exporter, and I hope it will be easy. Prisma TypeScript exporter for front end. Export types to front end. Maybe some type tips will be here. Okay, I'm a little bit down. Okay, now it's better. What does it? How to reproduce? No, this is not what we want. How to generate? I already found it. I remember that I already used it in one of my projects. Oh yeah, this is it. This is it. This is exactly it. So I'm not front. Okay. I remember that this is it, but I guess we need to find it. Get started. Theme, set of TypeScript. Okay, but I want to generate the types. Maybe this is it. Classes, but I don't want classes. No, this is not it. It looks differently. Wait, you can use to generate TypeScript definition from your file. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, nice. Everything was in that post. I should have just listened to it more. Convert your, yeah, this is exactly what I want. Cool. Is it some old uh, page that is not here? Oh, I guess convert schema to object. Schema type, no. Oh, schema, okay. Here it was, under the schema. Schema converter. Ah, converter, no, not exporter, okay. That makes sense. Okay, so I will just install it. But I wanted to set it up a little bit. Oh, schema, output path. Okay, everything is here, okay. I don't see where I'm clicking. Was here something else? No, wasn't. Okay, so I want to install it. I don't want to install it globally. New project direct. I don't want to create new project. But maybe ls. Do I really need to install it globally? Let's try not to install it globally. So let's try to do this. Like this, but instead of create, we will actually use, where is it? Convert to camel case. Okay. So like this, as TypeScript Let's test it. Will it work? Why is it so slow? Error. Okay. I guess that's not the right command. Maybe one more try. Like this. No. And maybe without that S. Okay, no. So I guess we need to install it globally. Maybe there is a way, but I don't want to take too much time. Oh my god. I really need to solve this. I need to reserve some time and solve it. Probably outside of stream, because this could be really boring. And I already took too much time to trying to solve it. Okay, so now just like this, but not schema, but S, right? No, maybe it was schema. Oh, so wait, maybe this was right. Oh my god, it was right. I didn't have to install it globally. Oh my god. So I will uninstall it globally because I don't want that. Oh, install, I think G OJS CLI. Wait, I can do this, right? No, I can't. I forgot to add there one space. Okay, package removed. And now we can just use this one. Nice, cool. You see, schema is created and it's working very nicely. So we have user, right? And we have schema. Conversation owner, conversation joiner, null. It can be null? It shouldn't be null. It will be empty, not null. Okay, I think it's not that big of the issue. So now how to move it to the front end? I think that since we have it in the same repo, I will just choose output directory as front end folder. Yeah, that's the simplest solution. So O or I will use this to be 100% safe. And output path, wait, how I should write it? Oh, like this? I don't know. Did it work? Is it somewhere? Somewhere it is, but I don't see where. Okay, maybe I'm too far away. Like this. Oh yeah, I was too far away. So here it is. And now I want to go to Messenger app FA, and in Frontend I want it in I guess just here in the src folder. Yes, src, like this. I'm not sure if the dot is needed there. Yeah, it is here. Nice. Nice. And now what I want to do is to create new script. New script here that is called schema. And every time I will run it, new schema will be generated. Very cool. Very cool. Cool. So now we are exporting schema and we have it here. Why is it not saved? And we have it here. So what I can do now is to set up the type of the state for the type that we just exported. Cool, automatically. And I will do the same thing here. Conversations. Cool. But still something is not right. Oh yeah, I forgot to wait. Oh yeah, but I can do that like this. I need to do it like, oh wait, maybe I will do it even separately. So const get data, because in use effect use effect doesn't like asynchronous. It can't be asynchronous here, but you can create function inside use effect and then call it. But I will create it outside of use effect and call it inside of use effect, so it can be used even in some different event handlers. Okay. Okay, so like this. Like this, we want it asynchronously. And still something it doesn't like. Oh, wait, I put it in the wrong place, I think. Wait. What is the first argument? It's not like this? But now it's right. Yeah. But why? Maybe undefined? Yeah, undefined will work. Cool. Cool. So now we should get, now what should happen is once the component is loaded with useEffect, it will call this function. This function will get the data through Axios, because this IP is Axios, and it will set this data to the state. The state will be updated, and we will have the actual correct data. So let's try it. Yeah. What I done is I enabled developer mode in Safari, so now we can finally inspect the elements. Let's reload. I'm still getting promise. No. Wait. Network error? Is it because scores? No, it's a different error. I really hate this Safari. I'm used to Chrome, so I maybe will switch. But still, network error. Where is the actual error? Where is it written? Request. This. Okay, let's switch to the Chrome because I really hate this. I guess like this. Wait, I have it in the different screen, so I'm sure I'm not showing something that I shouldn't. Wait a minute. Cool. Cool. This is much better. So, connection refused. Okay, connection error. Okay, it's not much better. Okay, it's not better at all. I think it's probably coarse, because since we are using different frontend and different backend, then we need to disable coarse, because you need to set up exactly what you exact URL of the backend. So it's it's allowing only requests or responses from the backend that is provided with cores. So I think it's probably happening, but it should be written here if it's course issue. So I will maybe first try to look for the look for the docs of Axios. If I have everything correctly. So Axios Axios example get yeah, it looks like I have it correctly. Or maybe backend is not running? Oh, okay, backend is not running. npm run start. Cool. And I guess database was lost. But let's try it. Okay, now we have different error, nice. And this is the course error. So now we need to add course as well. I think it's just npm course, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So this should be it. npm install course. And now the usage is just like this. And this should by default enable all cores. So it's not meant for production, of course, but for now, for the development, it's okay. Import course course. It needs types, right? Yeah, of course. Cool, 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 cool. So now, since we installed course, all origins should be enabled. Because this middleware, when you use it adds middleware before every request. Okay, so for now it should be all right. Let's try it again. I forgot to start backend. Oh, and I forgot to build it. Run build npm run start. Okay, again course error. Do I need wait, this is different error than in here. Wait, why not all cores are enabled? Oh. Can reach database server. Yeah, our database server already is deleted because, as you remember, I wasn't logged in. So I will try first login. I already have the GitHub account, so now it should stay on for longer. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Create Postgre database. Maybe I can set up it locally. It doesn't matter. It's so quick here and so easy that it's just better to do it here. I'm not sure how long it will stay on, but okay. Now I guess because it will be on longer, I will not share my secrets. So I will set it in different screen, or wait, I can do just this. Oh, nice. Now you can see me, but you can't see the screen. And I will insert it. Cool. Oh, okay. Cool. I can go back. And I also noticed why cores weren't activated because I didn't save it. Okay, now I have it saved. I can try to build it and run it again. Server is running. Again, another error. Why? Why is it returning promise? It should not be promise. Wait, did I made some mistake? Oh yeah, I did. Of course I did. Because this is returning the promise, but we want the data from it, not the promise itself. So, guess like this, or maybe I think it should be like data. I don't remember how is it exactly. I need to Google it again. As you can see, even even I did it so many times, I still don't remember how to set up everything. And once it's set up, right, for the first time, then you can just copy everything, so you don't know exactly how to set it up. Even if you see it all the time, you just don't remember it because you just copy it. So Axios TypeScript. Mm. 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 You see data. I have have something wrong here. I have something wrong. It should automatically know what I want to do. Axios again. Is it somewhere here? Can I Google TypeScript? No TypeScript. Ah. This doesn't look like TypeScript. You. Where is this user? Oh, here. But I know that I can do something like this, and it should know that this is inside the data and not the conversation actually. This is weird. So now it knows that this is promise, right? Axios response. Yeah. And if I get data and return data, then it will work. It's NA, but it will work. So no, again, some issues. This usually I don't have issues with setting up Axios. Sorry, I have to go to toilet. Okay, I'm back. So let's try to console log data here. Conversation list. Rejected. Maybe I have the instance wrongly set it up. Still I'm receiving errors. Oh, of course. I forgot to migrate our schema to the new database. I just added it. So npx prisma migrate def. This should do the exact steps that are in migration folder. So let's wait. I found In my free time, I found a way how to share music without any license issues. So I will, for first time, add music to this video. At least I will try to do it. And I should be able to add music even to the streams, so it would be much nicer. I will add some background music. Okay, so now everything should work, hopefully. Wait, I need to build it again, but soon, once it's working, I will try to use, this auto compiling. So I don't need to write npm build, npm start all over again. Okay, now I'm getting data, which is cool, but I don't have any data there. And again, some error. Okay, it's not cool. Make sure your database server is running. Can reach database server. Even so, it was connected. Now it can't reach it. That's weird. I will take a look here how it looks like. Data. We have data here. So we should be able to reach it. We just don't have data inside migration, which shouldn't be an issue. Let's try it again. Okay. Oh, nice. Now it's working. We just don't have any data there. So I was just too fast. Okay, so let's add some users. As last time, I will generate some UUID. Very nice UUID. And I will also create another user that will be joiner. And now conversation. Can I somehow? Oh yeah, I just remembered. I don't need to use their not so great data visualization. I can use Prisma visualization, which is much nicer because Prisma has this Prisma Studio, or I don't know how is it, Studio. Inside it, maybe it's Prisma Studio. Inside Prisma, and you can do very nice things here. It's almost as good as PG admin. So we already have the users, right? And we can connect them through this. See? Much nicer. Much nicer. And Frontend. So this is the... Oh no, this is the Philip. This should be the Philip, and this should be Franta. Franta. Come on. Philip. Nice. Now generate UID. Will it be generated automatically or not? Can I somehow generate it here? I guess no, so I will do the same strategy. Mm, nice. Now we have conversation, and I will create one more. It will start with two. And owner would be Franta, and user or joiner would be me. Save. It's loading. Cool, now we have two conversations. Two conversations. I will close Prisma Studio and I will wait here. I will reload it, and we are getting finally we are getting the data on the front end, because I'm showing the console log from the front end side. Nice, finally. So let's even display this data as the side panel, and I think it's enough for today. Mm, so we are getting the data. We have conversation selector, but there is nothing in it. So what I will do is, wait, I will first rewrite this conversation list, so it's a little bit more clear. Data, it was not best name, I just did it to cut the time. Conversation list, nice, nice. Here it can be data, no problem. And now what we want to do is to map this conversation list to conversation, and because we added this type here, it knows how this type looks like. So, or it doesn't. Conversation list. Wait, something is wrong again. Void? Why is it void? Oh, okay, I know. It's working. It's just too fast. Conversation dot owner for now. Oh, dot name. We still don't need this, but I will keep it here. No problem. Some issue again. It's undefined. Is it because we are not receiving the user object? Yes, it is. So Prisma by default is not sending underlying objects or lists of objects because it's lazy loading. So we need to set up what we want to load. And because we have it like this, I know that it's in a repository. And here we need to set it up that we want to include also user. Wait, I forgot how it's with the include And I forgot the syntax again. User? No. Include. I think it should be like this. Why is it not? Oh, because it's not called user. It's called owner. We want owner and we also want the joiner. Cool. Now we are also getting owner and joiner. So now we should be able to see it. No. Again, some issue. I know what happened. I didn't reload the backend because it's still running. I saved it, but I didn't build it again, so it's still running on the old version. So now I can actually try to use this dev that will automatically watch for changes. It will build automatically and then run it with nodemon automatically as well. So let's try it. npm run dev. Will it work or not? Yeah, it's working, but I just noticed here is error. It's not this index, it's this index. Actually, I can remove this index. Actually, I can remove all of this because it's just built. And I want this script to create it. So npm run dev. Oh, some issue. Okay, it was created, but some issue happened. I will try to run it again. Okay, now it's working. And if I make some change, for example, I will console log something here. Okay, it was rebuilt, and now when I run it and request the request, okay, I'm receiving the data, and I am also seeing the new console log. Cool. It was run again, it was run twice, because how React works is that it by default it runs everything twice in development mode. So we know that if we don't have cleanup in use effect set up correctly, then for example listeners will just be added more and more, and then we will have too many listeners and no cleanups. I will explain it once we will implement WebSockets. It's quite nice that only here in use effect you can just add return and return function that is the cleanup, and you just need to unselect the listener. So when you are not on this, so when this component is not opened or opened and it's closed, or then this clear function would be run, and it would remove this listener. Otherwise, like I said, it would be just stuck up. Okay, I think it's here, yeah, but it's just black. So let's change the color from black to something else. Let's add blue. Blue 500. Nice. We are really getting the data. Yoo-hoo! Now, do I want to continue or should I cut it here. It's already almost 6 o'clock in my time, and I think that this video is already too long, so I think I can cut it here. We are getting the data, I am seeing the data. I will just, maybe what I will just do is that I will maybe move it to the selector. Yeah, I will, just for fun. I can show you how it looks like. I'm not seeing it because it's behind my phone. Name, I really don't see it. I need to create the interface. I will create it just this small one. It should be exported to the separate interface, but for now it's okay. And now name here, and now we need to actually add this name, add missing attributes. Okay, like this. And I need to move this whole component inside our map function. I will do it a little bit differently, but for now, just to show that we are showing the data in different component and we are really getting the data. It's nice. Yeah, I would need to also add some loader here. I think loader on the whole page, and maybe I can even add that for the first time when it's loaded, it will be added to local storage in the browser, so it would be cached in the browser, and only once for a while it will be reloaded. So if you load the data, you will have for a few minutes, or few seconds, the old data, and then the correct data will be loaded. And this way we don't need the loading for the whole page and wait until everything is loaded, but I will do it in different day. Okay, so I think it's enough for, or maybe I will create it a little bit, just a little bit nicer. Little bit nicer because I want to include this screen in the video thumbnail, so I want to create it a little bit nicer. Just quickly, I will add some padding. I guess like this. It's too much. 5. Yeah, 5 is alright. And I will add some border 2 pixels, border solid, and border, what color we want it? Gray color, gray 400. Yeah, that's not that nice, right? I will create the text a little bit bigger. Cool. Even more bigger, so it can be nicely visible on the thumbnail. And I will add, just for now, some little margin. And actually I want the border only on the top and bottom, right? So I want border only on top and bottom. Yeah, like this. Nice. This is much better. And what I will also do is background background, some slight gray as well, and it's not, that's too much. Maybe like this, but I will add some opacity. Yeah, this is a little bit nicer. Okay, I think this is enough. It's okay, I guess, to screenshot this so people can see that this is usually how the structure is done in the beginning, that you will just use some weird colors so you can see the structure actually. Okay, so this is enough. I finished the video as I wanted. What I did is that I connected frontend with backend, with cores, and some other setting, which was done on the front end. On the front end, we created the instance. We are getting the data and we are requesting the data. And course was enabled, and we also improved. Oh yeah, I will remove this. We also improved the. You see how now nicely it was regenerated. We also improved this repository, so we are getting owner and joiner as well. And then we are displaying the data in the actual front end. This is fetched from our database and working. We just need to add a better design next time, and also next time I will add better design so it looks nicer. And also, if I will have time, I will add the user creation. So when somebody opens this page, a model for adding your username will be created, and the user would be created, and if it already exists, it will be logged in. Very easy. Okay, so that's so that's all. I hope you like it. I sorry that I split it into two different videos. This will not be possible once I will start streaming, but I hopefully will set up more time or freed more time for this stream, so you can actually see that I'm really not cutting anything. I'm really streaming it raw, and you can even join and ask some questions. I hope that it will be nice. I will commit all of the code so you can see all changes and maybe look at them through GitHub. So that's all, and thanks for watching. Bye.